Hey, how's it going? I'm super happy to be on the call with you today because if you're on this call, you are my kind of people. You're a financial influencer who actually helps people who, are starting from zero or very little knowledge and teaching them the step-by-step roadmap to actually learn how to trade profitably, right? Using your strategy or strategy that you've learned or just a strategy that actually makes them consistent profits over time, right? You're taking the people who know nothing, the average day people, or even the degenerates from Reddit and Wall Street Bets and turning them into people who can consistently make a profit. And so, with that being said, I want to say thank you so much and congratulate you for all the success you've had so far. And I want to actually extend an invitation to you to work together, right? I'll tell you what I do, in brief. Essentially, we take, a strategy like yours, right, and we automate it for retail traders, right? And listen, I'll go ahead and show you who we are working with and who we actually will be working with here shortly, right? Number one, I'll go ahead and show you Jeremy with Uncommon Education Trading. This smiley, bubbly guy right here, he actually has obviously 15,000 followers on Instagram, and then also on other social medias. He has other followings, but this is how I met Jeremy. And so he has an options trading strategy that he actually teaches his audience that, he watches a bunch of different stocks, and depending on different criteria, it enters into a trade, enters into a contract, and exits appropriately as well, right? And so he teaches people this, right, one-on-one through coaching programs, through courses, mentorship, these types of things. He even has a Discord channel, and you can see right here in this video, right, where he has an analyst that gives them signals. He has a bunch of different suites of products, but the major thing that he's looking to do, and the way that he's going to provide most value, is actually by providing a fully automated experience to his users, right? So what we're looking to do is take his strategy that's in his brain, right, this option strategy, and just completely automate it for him, right? So it's going to be super helpful to his audience. Imagine, you have your audience, and if they're looking for signals, right, they have to be on their phone all day, monitoring to make sure nothing's going to come in. Actually, I'll probably even give them anxiety, right, waiting for something to happen. Whereas, if you have it automated, right, they could spend their time fully focused on their job, on their family, on their marriage, on their vacation, or on whatever they're doing. They could spend it fully immersed in that, right? And make sure they're consistent and reliably executing the strategy that you set out for them, right? That's one reason. It's one of the people that we work with. The next person that I want to show you is Courtney here. Courtney has about 35,000 followers on TikTok. Really great guy. He's actually a boxer too, right? You could see in this, video here, he's actually shirtless and he's shredded because he beats people's, what in the ring. And so with that being said, he again has a Discord channel where he gives people a signal, right, on when to buy and when to sell. And these people follow it, but obviously there's a lot of inconsistency. Some people are late. Some people never see the signals at all, right, because they're busy with their family or what have you. And so what we're doing for Courtney is actually giving him a copy trader, right? So he just enters the trade, and whenever he enters the trade, boom, it automatically executes for everybody that he allows, for it to execute for, right? So super cool, fully customized sort of experience. The next person I'm going to show you is actually the first person that we've actually started to work with way back when. He has about 53.5 thousand subscribers on YouTube. His name is Alex. Excuse me. So Alex is really big in the UK. He teaches people how to trade Forex with this super consistent, super awesome strategy that tells people exactly when to enter and when to exit a trade. And you can kind of feel a theme here, right? His students, again, have family, have a wife, have kids, have dogs, have the garbage to take out, have chores to do, have a bunch of different things to do, and never really truly fully execute his strategy, except for those top 1% students. And there's not a lot of them, right? So people tend to churn, people tend to leave. And so even though people have left, he still has an audience, still has a course that has 6,000 students on it, right? Pretty impressive. And so what we're going to do is take that strategy, take the Forex strategy that he teaches people, and actually just fully automate it for him so that all of his students have the opportunity to actually execute that strategy reliably, right? Every single day, rather than have to, make a decision between their family or the trades, right? And so with that being said, well, the last person I'll show you is Isaac, right? So we've been talking to Isaac a lot recently. We're going to be working with him to actually automate his trading strategy that he trades options with. And so he has about 120.8 thousand followers right here on TikTok, right? He has, thousands of other followers on different platforms, but he's a really great guy. And we're super excited to work with him. And we're actually using NinjaTrader for his bot, right? So again, he has the exact same issue as everybody else. He teaches people how to, get prop funds with his strategy. But imagine, his students, imagine this, right? If he teaches people how to get prop funds, right? And, you have to trade manually. Imagine having prop funds, $200,000 in your account that's not yours, and it's just trading automatically for you, right? That's like literally next level sort of matrix inception type traders that we're hoping that everyone can get to, using our platform. And so the way our platform works, right? I'm going to tell you that just in 1 second, but before I do, I'll introduce myself. I haven't even told you who I am. My name is Timmy Slava. I'm actually the founder and CEO of Archaide, and we build, automated trading bots for everyday investors. And so with that being said, what that looks like is we take strategies, right, that tell people exactly when to buy and exactly when to sell, and just put it in the computer and have it run automated for them, right? It's super easy, and I'll show you how it works right now. I'm going to pull up TradingView for us, because that's where a lot of the magic happens. And if you're in the space, you probably know what TradingView is. If you don't, I'm a little bit scared, right? But at the same time, feel free to still, apply with the button down below, and we'll go ahead and make sure that you are aware of TradingView and what it does and all the magic that kind of happens with it. Okay, so let's just say you trade Tesla, right? Actually, let's just say a lot of people trade, QQQ, right? Let's just say you trade QQQ, and you have a strategy, right? Now, for conversation's sake, let's just say you have the golden triangle strategy, right? So right here, you just see QQQ. But let's just say you want to create a strategy, right? That tells you when to enter and exit a trade. And let's just say you use the golden triangle strategy. You can very clearly see the golden triangle strategy here. When it crosses above, you buy. When it crosses below, you sell. Very clear, right? With this back test, the strategy back tested over the last year has made about 24%, right? And so it gives you all of these nice statistics in TradingView. And so let's just say, again, this either your strategy, right? Your strategy, either it exists or it does not exist in TradingView. If it does exist, integrating with us is going to be a cakewalk. Super easy. I'll show you that right now. If it doesn't exist, we would pause right here and literally go and talk with my engineer, build out your strategy step by step, right? So take everything out of your head, list it out step by step, and then we would code it up inside of TradingView so that we would get to the exact same point that we're about to get to, right? So either way, your audience would have very crystal clear view of what the back test is, right? Or how much money you would have made over any given time period, right? With the back test, year to date, right? 5 years, 6 months, all this stuff. The amount of closed trades, percent profitable, all this stuff. It's just native to TradingView, super, super handy dandy sort of stuff, right? Once we have your strategy solidified, at that point in time, your audience would have access to our platform, right? So the platform actually allows them a bunch of different really cool stuff, right? So first and foremost, you have your dashboard here. Your dashboard allows you to actually monitor each individual bot, right? Across all the different brokerages that they have, bots on, and then so forth and so on, right? So right here, as you can see, I have 3 bots, but only 2 of them are charted, or so only 1 of them is charted, and then it's comparing it to my portfolio, right? So this bot right here has made 11%, and my portfolio has made 11%, right? And you can see over time, this is what my portfolio has done, and this is what the bot has done, right? So the bot had some catching up to do, right? So right here, I could toggle this on and off, right? So if I only want to look at my portfolio, I can look at my portfolio, right? If I only want to look at my bot, I can only look at my bot, right? And so forth and so on for the rest of these bots. Now, you're probably asking yourself, how do I make a bot, right? How do I get the strategy that I have in TradingView, right? And actually create a bot? How do my students actually use it, right? Well, number one, right, they have to connect their broker, right? So right now we're connected with MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. And literally to get set up, right? So if you have a Forex.com account, or if you have a Hugo's Way account, or any other MetaTrader account, you just click right here, Awanda, for example. You put the name of your brokerage, you log in, password, server, account name, so forth and so on. And then what you're going to end up seeing, right, is this connected broker right here. It's very straightforward, right? Again, we only have MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 right now, but eventually you're going to have your Binance, your Coinbase, your E-Trade, KuCoin, Gemini, Fidelity, Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, Webull, NinjaTrader, right? All of these different brokerages on one platform, right? So let's just say right now you're going to start out with a options trading bot, right? Or a Forex bot, That's great, right? Let's just say you want to start a crypto bot, right? And you want to sell two different bots to your audience across two different brokerages, right? You could do that on this platform, right? So number one, we want to start off with just one bot, right? Just to make sure we have that initial level of trust and we work well together. But eventually, we'll be able to do all of this stuff, right? So super cool. So once you have your connected broker, you're going to go ahead and create a bot, right? Creating a bot is super simple. You put the name of the bot, tell it which broker you want to execute on, press save. Again, I didn't put a name of the bot. I'm not going to worry about it right now because we already have 3 made. So right here, we have 3 bots. We want to go ahead and press edit, right? You could go ahead and change the name of the bot the broker is connected to, or change the status of it, right? So we don't want to do any of those things. Right now, we just want to basically acknowledge the fact that it exists. And right here, right, we're actually taking it down for some, just like a platform maintenance. But there'll be a button right here that says copy, right? You can copy this webhook, right? Because there's gonna be like a little webhook right here, right? You go back, right? Your users would go back to TradingView, see the golden triangle strategy, see your strategy that we made for you, right? Press alert, right? On QQQ or whatever symbol you want. Make sure that the golden triangle strategy is selected, right? Then from there, right, you can see this order message here. Copy and paste the webhook. As you can see, I have my webhook already made. It's already here, very straightforward. And I press create, and then boom, as long as my trading bot is active right here, this bot will start working for me 24/7. We'll start executing the trades in Hugo's way without me having to lift a finger, right? Again, all I would have to do is just go back here, look at the strategy and look how it's actually performing over time, and just enjoy, right? It's super straightforward, super easy, and really sort of a life-changing approach to trading, right? Because instead of having to sit at your computer and watch the charts all day or wait for signals and be anxious and be scared and be flustered and be able to have to choose between your family or your dog or your vacation or your job or whatever, you can just go ahead and enjoy each of those things, right? You don't have to worry about whether trading is more important or this or that, right? You have it fully automated for you, so you don't have to worry about it again. And that's why we've had so much success with all of these different folks here, right? And so with that being said, I want to just very, kindly invite you to go ahead and click the button down below to actually apply to work with us, okay? Working with us is super easy, right? So number one, we're going to basically, first steps after you click that button to apply, you're going to schedule some time with us. You're going to tell us basically what your accounts are, what your handles are, see if we're a good fit. And really the people that are best fit for us, number one, they have a nice following on social media. Number two, they have an audience that is used to buying things from them, right? If you've never sold anything to your audience, we still are able to talk with you, but we definitely want an audience that is sizable and we want people to actually listen to you, right, about trading. And so if you have those things, you're probably going to be a good fit. So apply. And then from there, schedule some time with us. After that, we're going to go ahead and detail out your strategy step by step. Right? Detail out the partnership details. How are we going to work together? What is the structure of our partnership actually look like? And then from there, we're going to go ahead and start building some really cool stuff. Okay, launch it to your audience. Make sure it's a smashing success. And after that, hopefully we can go ahead and enjoy the fruits of our labor together. So with that being said, let's go ahead and extend again the invitation to you. Click the link down below. We don't accept everybody, but it does not hurt to apply if you have a great following on social media, and number two, people that want to buy stuff from you and really respect what you have to say in regards to trading. Click the link down below to go ahead and get started. Super excited to hear from you. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.